Hello everyone, I am DoodleMans86 and today I'm going to review these 3-inch Godzilla vs. Kong figures. You all know I love minifigures, and as each Monsterverse film has come along, so have several waves of toys. The Monsterverse is a shared universe between Godzilla and Kong, and during these waves, I always loved the 3-inch figures that would be released with these movies. And my first ever Monsterverse figure being the 2-pack with the Godzilla vs. Muto set. I even remember bringing that little Godzilla with me to the theater to watch 2014. The fond memories I had. And I found them at Toys R Us. And then, of course, I don't really remember anything for Kong. So skipping over that to King of the Monsters, they had 3 2-pack sets with Godzilla and one other Titan, which was so awesome. And I love these little figures. So detailed, so small, but so articulated. Nice, right? So you could imagine my sadness when I didn't see anything for Godzilla vs. Kong. Nothing was revealed. That was until like 2 or 3 months before the movie that these mini 2-inch figures were revealed. But these were obviously not in scale with 3-inch figures and aren't articulated, so although I really loved them, I was kind of sad that they weren't the 3-inch ones. And for a while I thought that was just going to be it, that we wouldn't get any 3-inch figures. But that was until several months after the movie was released that these little guys popped up out of nowhere. And then they showed up at Five Below, which was so awesome because I really didn't expect to see them there. And it was just awesome to finally get these 3-inch figures because I was hoping they would be made, and they were. And with a new wave of minifigures, 3-inch and 2-inch coming out for the new Empire, I wanted to go back and review these little guys and share with you my thoughts on them, because I was planning on a review on them, but I didn't really get to it because I was lazy and dumb. So yeah, with the new little guys revealed, let's see if these guys are worth looking for. So going in order, I'll go Kong, Godzilla, then Mecha Godzilla. Sounds good? Let's start this. But here, starting out with Kong, it is the traditional Kong sculpt from the Godzilla vs. Kong series. Not the same as the new Empire one. As you can see, the face alone gives it away, but the goldish brown fur is also a huge giveaway. So yeah, the sculpt and paint looks great. These are 3-inch figures, so as you can see, there being any detail is really great. Kong looks like Kong here. He's got his little beard, his teeth are white, tongue red, orange eyes. He's actually looking at you. His skin is like this gray, almost black, and like I said, the fur is a goldish brown because it's not completely brown. And he does have his Kong physique. He looks muscular. Here are his hands, which are fists. As you can see, they look really nice. He has his 3 scars, which is lovely to see. His back looks fantastic. I don't expect much out of a 3-inch figure, so for it to have this much detail and paint, it looks really nice. I really like how Kong looks here. Since we're here, we'll also go over the articulation. We have a full 360 swivel at the neck, and then full 360 swivels for the shoulders for punching things. And if you remember my bootleg review for minifigures in the past, there was a Kong one, and I said for a while that that was our only minifigure Kong with articulation. And for a while it was, and these arms are really loose, but now we got this guy, and we have the one from the new Empire. Pretty great figure. I give it an 8 out of 10. He's really nice, but he's not my favorite of the 3. And from my least favorite to my favorite one of the 3, Godzilla. So, of course, like I said before, my first ever Monsterverse figure being the little Godzilla from 2014. It's nice to have this one, and I'm hoping to get the evolved one, but let's go over this guy. So, going over the sculpt and paint, we have the little head with blue eyes, which is funny because the previous Monsterverse minis all have yellow eyes, and then this guy just has blue eyes but no blue spines. As always, I'm going to applaud Playmates for the shape of the dorsal plates being accurate to what we see in the movie, and there is detailing here of the patterns of the Monsterverse Godzilla, so I always love that. For articulation, we have some swivels at the shoulder and the hips, which go a full 360, not the hips, the shoulders do. And then we have a swivel that does go full 360 at the tail. Overall, it's good articulation. It's minis. Here we have the 2014 one from Bandai, just black, brown front, yellow eyes, white teeth. The 2014 design. The Jakks Pacific figure, a more glossy black with gray dry brushing on several parts of the body. The yellow eyes, the teeth. This guy is being the only one that's painted individually, as you can see. The other two are just like rows of white. And again, there's that neutral pose, so there you go. And then we have the new Playmates one, which looks fantastic. So as you can see, he's the only one in like a pose that isn't just standing. But you can see that they're all very good looking, that despite this small size, they all still look great. They're all fantastic. And I really like that. So I know a lot of people like the Jack specific mini Godzilla, but honestly, although I would say it's more detailed and obviously more painted than the new Playmates one, this Playmates one isn't bad. It looks really proportionate, fantastic. It still has those swivels in him. It looks really great. It's not a downgrade. It looks really nice. So if you always wanted the Jax one, this one honestly isn't that bad. And if you dry brush him with like some grays or some blues, you can make him look better. So yeah, overall I do like this Playmates one. I think he's my favorite of these three Godzillas, and he's my favorite of the three that I'm reviewing today. So without further ado, let's get to the next guy. I give this guy a 10 out of 10. I like him. Time for the big bad of the film, Mecha Godzilla. It's kind of weird to think about because the 2-inch figures made every character, even Behemoth, but they didn't make the literal villain of the film, Mecha Godzilla. So I was kind of like, oh, okay, then we have Behemoth, but not Mecha Godzilla. But here he is in his 3-inch glory. So he does really look great. One thing I will point out for the articulation is that the legs are sort of weak, but that's kind of a problem I have with the other 6-inch Mecha Godzillas. Their legs are pretty weak. Not super weak to the point this guy can't stand, but they are extremely easy to move. So I don't know if you want to think of that as a concern, but worth pointing out. The face looks fantastic. The eyes are red, and the whole body is the traditional Playmates gray they used. And you can see that the branding is right here in the front, which is meh, but whatever. I don't really care. The arm's blocking that, you see. He has the proper detailing here. The spines are red, which look great. It breaks up the gray. And he's very thin. And he has his tail, which is segmented and looks lovely. I really like this Mecha Godzilla mini. I really like it. I just really like minifigures. I'm a huge fan of minifigures. Can you tell? As for the articulation, it is simple. Swivels at the shoulders and the hips. And then we have the swivel here at the tail. So Mecha Godzilla is really great. I like him. Legs are a little weak, but he stands strong. I give him a 9 out of 10. I really like him as well. For price, I'm pretty sure these guys were $10, I think. I don't remember though, because I bought these guys online for like 20, because at the time they weren't in stores. I didn't even know they were going to show up at Five Below, but they did. But if you're going to try to look for these guys, good luck, because I have tried. Obviously, they're not going to be in stores anymore since the new Empire is out, and that's taking over the shelves of the Monsterverse. But it's kind of crazy because I went online for eBay and I really only found like 3 results, with 2 of them being Kong. And I'm like, wow, these guys, I can't find them anywhere. But yeah, good luck finding these guys if you're going to look for them. It's kind of making me sad. I regret not picking up duplicates now. So for sizes, they are, again, 3 inches. If I pull out the ruler here, I will show you that they are 3 inches. So there you go, 3-inch figures. We'll do some size comparisons with some other minifigures and some 6-inch figures, because yes. So here they are next to the rest of the Monsterverse minis I've got. The only one I'm missing is the male Muto from 2014, but I can only imagine how expensive that guy's gotta be now. So I'm not even gonna bother looking for him anymore. I'm fine without him. And I actually didn't see him in Toys R Us, I don't think. But anyway, these guys stand pretty great. 3 inches, super detailed, super proportionate. I really like their look. They look nice. I really like them. With the review over, are these little guys worth picking up? I would say yes, but these are really difficult to find. Again, it could just be me, because maybe I'm not that good at searching things up. But if you guys can find them, I'd say buy them. Just nothing over like $30 or $50. That's way too much for one of these guys. Unless you really, really, really want it. They are really good, and for our 3-inch figures, I think they continue the legacy pretty well. They look great, they move, and they just look fantastic. They're nice little guys, and I'm happy that Playmates is giving us both a 3-inch and a 2-inch line, so if you want options, there you go. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.